Meeting. I've asked Lynn Brewer to open us up in prayer today.
Dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you for the chance to be here today, Lord, to represent the people of Fort Payne. And I ask that as a group that you watch over the council as they make decisions, Lord, that affect the entire city. Lord, just help us focus on you and reflect you back to the citizens. Thank you for everyone who's here and attended. Thank you for all our employees, Lord. Just watch over them and keep them safe. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
If you would, place the flag, attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, I'd like to welcome everybody here today. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes from the last meeting?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Okay, paid bills. Anybody had a chance to review those?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Okay. First on the agenda is ordinance and resolution, Resolution 2017-43, authorizing application for matching funds for an airport improvement project.
This is what we do yearly, is authorize an application to the state for matching money for airport improvement projects.
Motion to approve.
Okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
What is it, Ray? What is the project this year?
You know,
The AWAS.
AWAS, yeah, replacing AWAS. It's intermittent and giving problems.
Okay, on new business, we've got bids on a tandem axle dump truck.
You have a bid tabulation sheet in your packet. There are 3 bids sent out. Tim and I opened the bids yesterday. Only one bid was received from CP Truck Sales in the amount of $27,800.
CP,
CP Truck Sales from Flat Rock, Alabama.
that's Charles and Poor.
Yeah.
Recommend.
Is that with or without a bid?
Yeah, it's with the dump bed.
With a bid.
Yeah, I recommend taking it. It's actually $5,000 cheaper than what we first thought it was going to be.
So moved.
Second.
You got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Okay, curbing request. James Moore, 403 34th Street Northeast.
He did, I guess he got the form filled out.
He did. He turned it in yesterday after you and I spoke.
Yeah, we've looked at it. It's about 9 yards. It's on 34th Street on the left side going up the hill. He's going to Derby Wallace to 44. So I recommend passing it.
And I understand way out from water, maybe coming out or across the road or whatever, going down across his property.
Well, it comes down from the yard next to it,
Yeah.
and then probably some of it out of the street does also.
I'm gonna make a motion, we approve this.
Second.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Next on the agenda is board applications. Tim Sugart has resigned from the Fort Payne Improvement Authority Board, and due to change of residency, the vacancy was advertised twice in the Times Journal, and applications were accepted through October the 6th. The 3 applicants that we have are Joel Early, Randy Moses, and Bob Thompson. Would entertain a
Bob Thomas.
Bob Thomas, yes.
Well, I'll say this, I served on the Improvement Authority Board with Randy Moses, and I think Randy Moses did a good job before when he was on the board. He was on the board, I think, for 2 terms. It's the shortest serving board in the city with 3 years. And I'd like to see Randy, about a year
Tim's term will expire in December of 18. Yeah, so.
So a year.
And a
A
couple
year.
of months, yeah.
Well, I'll make a motion to appoint Randy Moses.
Second.
Okay, we got a motion and a second for Randy. Any other nominations?
Make a motion nomination be closed.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Congratulations.
Okay, Randy Moses, okay. Next on the agenda is our budget consideration for the adoption of the City of Fort Payne's 2018 municipal budget. Any-
Jessica has got it ready, and she's done yeoman's work on it, so it's ready to pass.
I'd like to say I appreciate the department heads coming in the first round of this. We actually had 4 departments, I think, that presented budget requests under last year's funding when we tasked them to do as close to level funding as possible. We've cut this thing down as much as I think we can to still function properly. There's the money in here for the special projects that we've been talking about. There's money in here for the part of the 35 road work. There's some property acquisition for industrial development. So I think all in all, this is as good a budget as we can put together. And I'd make a motion, we go ahead and adopt this budget today.
I'll second.
Well, another thing we need to, everybody needs to, budget is just a work in progress.
That's right. It's a living document.
Yeah, it can be changed at any time and very well may need to be amended along the year.
It's not like it's something that just set in stone, so it,
But I'd also like to commend all of our department heads for coming in and looking at things and seeing where we could cut and change. And I think they've all done a great job getting us to the place that we're at. So we have a motion and a second to pass the budget. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Okay, employee disciplinary hearings.
Both of these concern Patrick's department. Patrick, or either one of the employees here?
Neither one chose to show
All
up.
right, y'all need to, per personnel policy, you need to uphold the decision of the council, of the department head and the mayor as personnel officers. Mr. Bynum was suspended 1 week without pay for job-related issues. And he has requested of Patrick to allow him to use his vacation days in lieu of not being paid, and that has taken place in the past.
I don't have a problem with that because it comes off the books anyway.
Just wanted y'all's okay on that, but Patrick needs to tell him something.
this is, first offense, first problem first.
Well,
Not
it's
really.
the first suspension. It's not
Yeah,
the first
that's what I
problem.
was asking, yeah, first suspension. Okay.
This is proper escalation of the disciplinary policy.
Yeah.
This is, there've been write-ups. This is the first suspension.
First suspension.
Right.
So if y'all will, somebody motion and
I'll make a
second.
motion, we uphold the action of the mayor and the department head.
Second.
Allow him to collect his vacation pay.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, what about the other one?
Okay, the other one is termination. Per policy, when someone's terminated, they have the right to a hearing before the council. He did not show up, so he has in effect waived his right to this hearing. And again, y'all need to uphold the action of the department head. And he had had the proper escalation. He had verbal and written warning.
I'll make a motion to uphold the decision of the department head. Second.
You got a motion and a second to uphold that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. Okay, do we have a mayor's report, Miss Teresa?
No, not today. Everything's running great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Man, another breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, one thing y'all
Y'all
need to
cat up, yeah.
do, as you know, I'm going to be out of pocket for a few days, so in times past, Teresa has fulfilled the role of taking a minute, so you need to take some action to authorize that going forward.
Make a motion, we'll appoint Teresa as
No.
acting city clerk.
There you go.
Second.
I got a motion and a second to appoint Teresa. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carried.
Better not stay gone long. You may be the next Wally Pill.
Teresa, we don't want McDonald's.
I'm with you, I don't know.
Okay.
No, I agree.
Thank you.
Okay, does anybody in the audience have anything for the council today? Any department heads? We didn't get a chance at the work session to talk about anything. So any department heads have anything that they need to bring to the council today?
Tim, how's the paving going?
It's going better today.
Good. Good.
After a long day yesterday.
After a bumpy little start, good.
Yeah, all those folks on the northwest end of town should see some relief here
Yeah.
pretty quick. It's actually a lot better since they patched what
Yeah.
they did. You can actually drive up there safely, but it's gonna be much better when they get done.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not on us, that's basically us having to work as hard as we could to get some money that cost us money to get. And that's why it's taken
And
2
working
more
around
months.
the state.
Yeah, we got some money to help pay for that, but it took us 3 months to
Right.
get.
Hey, in the long yet line, I'd like to remind everyone, I believe it's the 26th. Representative Ledbetter and Senator Livingston are gonna be here for a town hall meeting, and that's at 6.
I believe it is 6. 5:30? Get here at 5:30. and we'll-
5:30, is that what it? Okay.
In the
Just like to
auditorium.
remind everyone to, please come out if you will in the auditorium. You have something, Greg?
We got one more thing y'all need to kind of make a decision on today, or at least get it in your mind and make it for the next council meeting, is our holiday schedule, upcoming holiday schedule. Of course, per the policy, we get Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving. Christmas and New Year's on Monday this year, so times past, we've done New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, and on occasion, New Year's Eve. But Greg just posts his schedule and lines his temporary workers up that far in advance.
We usually say that the last meeting in October, the first one in November, but we start posting all our fitness schedules and our, plus we'll have people that will submit time leave.
Christmas and New Year's on Monday.
Yep.
What have we done in the past,
Well,
right?
depending, if they were like on midweek or something, we have, taken both days, but I don't recall being on a Monday, us taking an additional day. I just can't remember.
Just
Some of y'all
one
may.
day.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember being on Monday, what we did?
We've gone back and forth with it through the years. Sometimes we did, sometimes we didn't.
Hey,
I
I'm
guess we
thinking
do that the
just do it on
first meeting
Monday.
in November. What is the date on the first meeting in November?
7th.
Oh,
I think with
I
Tracy.
think that's what we figured
I
out.
think so. I think it's November 7th.
I guess we can decide to do something then. Well, that'll be soon enough for you, Greg.
I just knew that Andy Paul would be out of commission, and I just.
I'll be here in spirit.
Well, we'll have a good one here.
You'll be in the spirits, but that's a different issue.
In the spirit, there you go.
those are the only 2 days we're talking about right there. Everything else is
Yeah.
standard.
Christmas.
So we just need to decide that day. Okay.
So how's your POS going at the golf
Good.
course?
Brad worked on it today, so.
Awesome.
All right, y'all just gonna carry that over to him, so they go.
So, anybody else got anything to bring to the council?
Motion to go into executive session.
Roll call.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you want to address it?
Just for the news media, there will not be any action when we come out. But I can tell you that the litigation we are going to discuss, we've discussed the issue before, but ADEM this week filed, or last week, filed a new lawsuit against Mr. Grote in Terrapin Hills. We had a short hearing this morning, and by agreement, the city's been allowed to intervene in that new lawsuit. Intervention in the old lawsuit's moot, and they have requested an injunction shutting down Terrapin Hills sewer system. So, well, the way they put it is they've asked for an injunction that you can't discharge into Wills Creek from Terrapin Hills sewer system. So I guess that's shutting it down, I don't know. I don't know the difference.
So we appreciate everybody coming, and we will go into executive session.